Hi, Muhammad. How are you?
Hello, Miss May. I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
Good. How's your work been?
It's good, but today I don't work because it was very sunny,
Mm.
very running day.
Okay.
So I work in construction
Mm.
in the morning when I went to work. So it was running, and then we come back home.
Okay. So they
Yep,
just stopped the construction because of the weather.
yep.
Mm. Does it normally happen?
Actually, when we work outside, so
Uh,
sometimes where we work, it's cover, so we
uh,
can continue working.
mm-mm.
And sometimes when it's outside, so when the
Yeah.
rain coming or very hot weather, yesterday was
Mm.
very hot. The weather here
Yes.
in Sydney, it was 36 degree.
Yes. It
So
was quite hot in Melbourne too.
yeah, some people leave their work yesterday at lunchtime,
Okay.
but we continue working till 3 o'clock.
Wow.
But today it was
Too
running.
hot.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for sharing that. Hello, Mayuko. Oh, hi.
Hi.
Effie. Hi.
Am I in
Uh,
the wrong classroom?
I think so. Joey's too.
Sorry.
No, that's all right.
Click the Thesis Devil, but I don't know how come it's come up this. Sorry, Miss May.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
So what can I do now? Have to...
Did you go to Joey's too?
No. Thesis Devil.
Oh, okay. So are you in Tassie Devil? So if it's Tassie
Yes.
Devil, you're in the right class.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, good. Okay. Hi, DC. How are you?
Hello,
Is
Miss May. I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good. I will just change Effie's name. So Effie, you're joining Tassie Devils now, isn't it? Do you still do classes in Joey's?
No, they put me in this program now, but
Okay.
because I had Mr. Connor,
Mm-hmm.
that's why I confused and I thought maybe I did something wrong when Miss May.
No, that's all right. You're at the right class. As long as you go to Tassie Devil, yeah, so you can be
Yes.
you'll be joining us. All right, everybody. I want you to say hello to Effie. Is this your first class, Effie, or have you met them before?
Second, yes, I've met my...
You've met your classmates before.
Yes.
Beautiful. Yes. Well done. Okay. So today we are going to talk about grammar. So can I please ask you guys to put on your camera? I know Muhammad's camera is not working, but some of you are working. Okay. So we are going to talk about used to, which is a grammatical structure that we use when we want to talk about something that happened in the past. Okay. So it's just another way for us to express ourselves or to talk about things that happened in the past. So we are going to have a look at this grammatical structure today. It's quite easy, so don't worry too much about it. All right. Hi, Wei, is that you?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay, beautiful. Good. So, we are going to talk about used to, get used to, and be used to. And we're going to learn the differences of this structure, and we're going to create our sentences later on. Okay, so let's talk about the meaning of used to, get used to, and be used to. Hi, Jaya, how are you?
Hi, teacher. I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good. Thank you for asking. All right, so let's talk about the meaning. So can I ask Wei to read the
Yes.
meaning of used to?
Okay. Used to have done something repeatedly in the past, but to not longer do it.
Okay.
It was done often.
Yes. Okay. So to have done something repeatedly in the past, but you're not longer doing it. Okay. So for example, I used to play tennis 3 years ago. Okay, so I regularly played tennis 3 years ago, but I'm not doing it right now. I'm not doing it anymore. Okay, what about get used to? Can I ask Jaya to read what is the meaning of get used to?
To
Jaya?
start to become, to start to become,
Mhm.
what's the word, teacher?
Accustomed to.
Accustomed to doing something.
Yeah,
It is
it's
becoming
becoming.
familiar.
Yeah, so you're becoming familiar, okay? So you get used to, for example, you are always taking train online, taking train to go to work. So you can say, oh, when I was in the Philippines, I used to drive, but when I moved to Melbourne, I get used to take public transport, okay? So you start to become accustomed of it. Now, let's talk about be used to. Mayuko.
To be accustomed to do something. It is familiar.
Mhm. Okay, so to be accustomed to doing something. So you're doing it now and you get used to it, right? So you can say that, well, now I'm used to eating spicy food, okay? Because you've been doing it for a while. Then you will become accustomed to it, okay? Now, let's learn the patterns of the grammar here, okay? Muhammad, can you tell us the pattern of used to? What do we use?
Used to plus base verb.
Yes. So it's important that you understand that when you're using used to, you are using the base verb. Okay. So the base, no changes in the verb, just the base. What about get used to, Muhammad?
Get used to plus ing verb or get used to plus noun.
Okay, so there are two ways you can use get used to. So you can use get used to plus ing verb. So I guess I get used to reading newspaper in English. Okay, I get used to English newspaper. Okay, so it could be a verb ing or it could be a noun. Okay, and here the verb ing is functioning as a noun too, gerund. What about be used to, Muhammad?
Be used to plus ing verb or be used to plus noun.
Okay, so they have the same pattern, okay? But this one is be and this one is get. So be here refers to the be verb. What is the be verb again? Who can tell Miss May the be verb?
Be verb.
Yeah. What is a be verb?
Be verb is or am and where.
Yes, correct. So the present base verb is am,
Is or am, yeah.
is, or are. And the past is where,
Where,
was, or
was
where.
where.
Yes, okay. But here, because we're using the word used to, we don't use the past. Because the past is the used to. So we don't use this. So we just use am, is, or are. I'm used to. Okay. So look at this. I've been living here for 2 years. I'm used to living in big city. Okay. So we use am, is, or are. Now let's have some examples here. Okay. Heidi C, can you read example of used to?
Yes, example positive. I used to study Spanish when I was in high school. Get used to. I am getting used to living in the big city. I moved here 1 month ago. Be used to. I am used to living in a big city. I've been living here for 2 years.
Okay, beautiful. So getting used to living. Okay. Now, everybody, I want you to try and write me a sentence with used to in the chat box. I used to plus base verb. Put it in the chat box for Miss May, please. 2 sentences. Let's see. I used to. I used to play the piano when I was a kid. Good. One more, Mayuko. I used to paint when I was in kindergarten. Yes. One more, DC. I used to work in the kitchen when I was in Italy. Good. I used to learn classical dance when I was a kid. Very good. What about the others? 2 sentences for each person. I used to draw when I was in high school. Good. I used to study English in Mexico. Well done. English is always big letter, Leo. Hello. English is always big.
I
used to walk to work when I was in Greece. Good. Well done. Okay. Give me another sentence. I need 2 sentences for each person. I used to ride a bike when I was in Cambodia. Beautiful. I used to swim when I was in primary school. Well done. Okay, Mayuko, you can start with I'm getting used to now. I used to drive scooty when I was in Sri Lanka. Is that a scooter?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, scooter, not scooty.
Okay.
The scooter. And is Sri Lanka 2 words, right? Shirley and Lanka, isn't it? Or is it just one word?
One word, teacher.
Sri Lanka. Okay, beautiful.
Yeah.
DC, there's a D. I used. That's the spelling. Yeah. I
Yeah.
used to. Can you fix that?
used
I used to work every day. Is that every day? Okay, so Muhammad, you cannot use the word since because this action, you are no longer doing it. If you use since, it means you're still doing it. So it's wrong. So don't use since. I used to play soccer when I was a child. So it's the action is stopped. You used to do it many times before, but the action has stopped now. Okay?
Yep.
So maybe Effie, what you want to use is I used to dance when I first came to Australia. Effie, that's your sentence. I used to dance when
Okay.
I first came to Australia.
Okay. Thank you.
No worries. I'm getting, sorry, I need to use. I'm getting used to living in Melbourne. I'm getting used to joining the English class. So you want to add that. I'm getting used to joining the English class online. Or rather than joining, maybe you want to use the word attending, Mayuko.
Okay.
I'm getting used to attending the English class online. I used to go to Disneyland when I was in United States on vacation. So Leo, how many times did you go to Disneyland? Leo?
Yes.
How many
3.
times? 3 times. Okay, that's fine. I used to have short hair when I was a child. Okay, so remember, it's something that you did repeatedly. Okay, if you do it only once, you can't use the word used to. I used to have short hair when I was a child. Yes. Hi, Tian. I didn't see you coming. Thank you for joining. Okay, those who have finished used to, move to getting used to. You can use other people. It doesn't have to be I all the time. You can use my husband, my boyfriend, my sister, my mother, my father is getting used to. Okay. I'm getting used to. Okay, remember DC? It's either a verb in ing or a noun. Live is a verb. So I'm getting used to living. Can you fix that?
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you.
So don't forget your structure patterns. Go back to the patterns and make sure you're using the correct patterns. I used to have short, I'm getting used to living. Yeah. Or I'm getting used to the pandemic. That's correct. DC, did you get it? You
Yes,
can say, I'm getting used to the pandemic because the pandemic is a noun. It's a name. So that is correct.
I have to say, I am getting used to live with the pandemic.
No, live is a verb. So if it's a verb, it has to be an ing. So I am getting used to living with the
Living.
pandemic. But you can't say live because it has
Living.
to be
I'm
an
used to
ing.
living.
Remember?
I
Ing.
am getting used to living with the pandemic. Okay.
Yes. Or you can just say, I am getting used to the pandemic.
Okay.
Because pandemic is a noun, which makes it
Okay.
correct.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Yep. I'm getting used to cooking every day. Yes, good. I'm getting used to cooking Japanese food. Wei and Mayuko are getting used to cooking. Good on you guys. Okay. If you have done 2 sentences of get used to, you can do be used to. I am used to. He is used to. I'm getting used to helping my friends. Good. I'm getting used to wearing mask. Very good. I'm getting used to doing this job. Yeah. Tommy is getting used to dealing with the traffic jam in this city. I'm getting used to living in Melbourne. Yes. I am used to living in Australia. Yeah, I am used to living in Australia. So you're adjusted all the time because you've been here for 3 years, probably. Good. I'm used to, it's either ing or noun. Give it a try with noun. I'm used to eating kangaroo meat. Have you guys tried eating kangaroo meat? No?
No.
I used to drink coffee every morning. She used to live in London. Hi, Uyanga. Thank you for joining.
Hi, teacher. Nice to meet you.
Nice to see you. I'm used to the mask. Okay, now used to cannot be noun. It should be verb. Oh, sorry. Yes, it's used to. I'm used to. Be used to. Okay, got it. I'm getting used to studying English with Turner English. Yes, beautiful.
Teacher, sorry, why?
No, that's okay. Okay, I'm just waiting for the others. I'm getting used to studying English. I am getting used. So I am getting used to walking 5.5 maybe kilometers every day. Yeah, I am getting used to walking. It's a big class today we have. All right. Are there people still typing? My husband is, don't forget, my husband is getting used to waking up early for his new job. Correct. Effie, I is always capital. Okay. He's getting used to drinking coffee every morning. Yes, correct. Are there any other people who's trying to type that I need to wait? He is getting used to drinking coffee. Hello, Marina.
Hello, Miss May.
Are you able to talk right now?
Yes.
Okay. We're just making sentences with used to, get used to, and be used to. So you are more than welcome to join us and put your sentences in the chat box if you wish. He is getting used to drinking coffee every morning. He is getting used to exercising twice a week. Yeah, well done. Okay, try the be used to. Be used to. Couple more minutes for this exercise, everybody. 3 more minutes. We can learn from each other's sentences. I am getting used to use. Also, I am getting used to using computer every day because it has to be ing. ing. Now I want everybody to try and write me a question with used to. For those of you who are finished, write me a question with used to. 2 questions with used to. She's getting used to living with her boyfriend. Correct. My daughter is used to playing in her own room. Good. Now let's try to write a question.
Miss May, you have to do the questions with the first one. I used to study with this one or which one? Because
It's up to you. You can write anything.
Ah, okay.
Is she getting used to living with her boyfriend? Good. Try to write more general question because we're going to ask our friends later on. Are they used to getting noise from their Are they used to getting noise from their neighbor? Maybe not getting, but it should be hearing. Are they used to hearing noise from their neighbor?
I was right hearing. I thought it was wrong. I put getting.
Yeah, but you don't get noise. You hear
Getting.
noise, right? Yeah. My son is getting used to his new job. Yeah. Are they used to hearing noise from their neighbor? Yes. Did he used to study English class last Monday? Okay, so Marina, it is something that is repetitive. So you cannot just say last Monday. You can say, did he used to study English class last year? Because it has got to be something that is repetitive before.
Okay.
Okay. Are you used to cooking by yourself? Yeah. He is used to speaking English. Are you getting used to living with your mother-in-law? Are you getting used to living with your mother-in-law? Yes, correct. Are you getting used to go to St. Kilda Beach? Are you getting used to St. Kilda Beach, or are you getting used going to St. Kilda Beach? Remember, it's ing verb.
So not
To go. So you don't say,
Not do
do
right.
you getting, no, Leo, you don't say do you getting used to go? That's wrong. Are you getting used to going? Are you used to work hard every day? Do you used to work hard? Muhammad, it should be
And
do you used to
spelling.
work hard?
Okay.
Where did you used to live? Yeah. What games did you used to play? Yes. My friend is getting used to living overseas. Yes, overseas.
It's wrong, I know. So I tried to
Overseas.
correct it, but I couldn't. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Are you used to speaking in English? Yeah. Are you used to speaking in English?
Okay, thank you.
Beautiful. All right, everybody, thank you for your participation. Can I ask everybody to put on their camera because I'm going to take the attendance now. Thank you kindly, Carol, Faru. Thank you very much. Hello, Faru. You're also in Tassie Devils. I can see. How are you? Just give me 1 second.
Good teacher, how are you?
Good. I'm just going to take your photos. Okay. That's fine. All right, everybody. Let's do some more practice. All right, so let's do some negative examples here. Richie, can you give some examples? Can you read some examples of negative sentences?
She didn't used to eat meat, but now she eats it every day. She didn't get used to snowboarding because she gave up after one lesson. Even after 6 months of lessons, she is not used to speaking English yet.
Okay, good. So now we're going to do didn't used to. Everybody write me a sentence with a negative didn't used to. 2 sentences each person. She didn't used to. Negative sentences. We didn't used to wear masks before the pandemic. Okay, so write your sentences. Didn't used to. We didn't used to social distance from each other before the pandemic. To practice social distancing. We didn't used to isolate ourselves. Didn't used to. He didn't used to exercise every day when he was a student. Yeah. He's exercising now. It means I didn't used to eat pizza. Yep. I didn't used to walk every day, but now I do. Good. I didn't used to eat pizza. He didn't used to drive a car. Yeah, but now he's driving a car. I didn't use. So if you're using didn't, the use has no D, Effie. So if you have a didn't, the use has no D. I didn't use to stay home. Again, didn't. So the use has no D.
D.
Right. So there is didn't. So if you're using didn't, the use is base form.
Okay, yeah.
The use is base form. I didn't used to eat spicy food. Okay, so no S with foods, Jaya.
Okay, teacher.
Spicy food. Okay, didn't get used to. She didn't used to take the bus, but now she takes the bus to work. Or a bus.
Okay.
Okay. He didn't get used. So Muhammad, no. So he didn't get used to cooking last year. Okay, that's fine. I can understand. He didn't get used to cooking last year. Yeah. I didn't used to work before. I didn't used to work before I came in Australia. I came to Australia. I didn't used to work before I came to Australia. I didn't used to live in another country. Yeah. He didn't used to play any musical instruments. I didn't get used to studying Korean. Okay. You gave up, Mayuko? She didn't used to drink beverage, but now she drinks it every day. What kind of beverage, Tien? Coffee, tea?
Bubble tea.
Okay, fair enough. I didn't get used to drive. I didn't get used to driving. I didn't get used to driving because it has to be verb ing.
Okay,
I didn't get used to driving in Australia. We didn't used to eat fast food. Yes. He didn't used to go, no D, because didn't already is past. So he didn't used to go to the gym. Leo, can you please fix that? The kids didn't used to eat vegetable, but now they eat it every day. Good. What about the others? Is not used to. Am not used to. Or are not used to. Be verb not used to. I didn't used to eat meat when I was a kid. I is always capital.
Sorry, where?
All right, everything is clear so far? Okay, we're going to have more practice, don't worry. All right, just need to clean that up. All right. Okay, so we're going to have a practice. Can I ask Uyanga to read our instructions?
Complete the following sentences with used to, be used to, or get used to. Parents may vary, so pay attention to the verb tense needed in each sentence. Negative forms may also be used.
Okay, beautiful. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put you guys into groups, okay? And I want everybody to help each other. And if there is some confusion, I want everybody to try to help each other. So I am going to put you into 4
May,
groups.
where can you find this one?
Okay, so
Yeah, I've got the same question and I've got no idea how to find it.
Because I was trying to find that, I don't know.
okay, you guys are just panicking just like yesterday.
Didn't make it yesterday either.
So DC was panicking yesterday.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna help you out, guys.
In what model is this? 3, 4?
Okay, just
Can't go in the module either.
just give me a second, guys. If you will just listen to me, I'll be able to explain it to you. Okay, calm down, everybody. I got it under control. Okay, so you can see it in module 3 and 4. Will robots take our jobs?
So what we do here, we're clicking on or what?
No, just listen, please. Listen, and if you have questions later, I will answer, okay? So it's under module 3 and 4. Will robot takes our job, January 31st to February 11. And then what you want to do is you have to go scroll down to M3 and 4, G5 Wednesday, and you want to click this folder here. Click that. And then you can see M3 get used to PDF.
I find it, Miss May. Thank you.
Yes. Effie, did you find it?
No.
Okay, so what do you see in your screen?
Only what you put it on, test is stable, what you show us only. I don't know where to click and how to do all this.
Okay. So what do you see in your screen? Can you see M3 and 4, that G5 grammar?
Yes.
And can you see the yellow little folder there?
No, hang on, it goes too fast, and try to keep notes as well, because if I have to do some steps after.
Okay, so where are you? What are you looking at now?
Yeah, Wednesday, 5 to 7, M3. And
yes, so there's a little folder there.
Yes.
Yellow color.
Yes.
You click that.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, and then when you click it, you can see M3 get used to PDF.
Yes.
And that is the file.
No, nothing come up.
Yes, there has to be some file there somewhere. Did you see it?
It's not opening. I clicked on.
What did you click on?
M3 get used to PDF.
Yeah, click it.
Yes.
And it should download into your laptop. And you should be able to open it.
No. Okay, now, yep.
Yeah, so don't say no if it's just taking time. Did you see it now?
It's so small, the letters, I cannot see anything. Yes, something comes up, use to get the big.
Yeah, so if you are looking at my screen, you can see here 100%. There's a plus sign here, and you can
Yes.
make it big as much as you want.
Okay,
Yeah, see?
that's better.
Yeah, so you can make it big. Are you able to see it right now? Okay, so everybody, can I put you into groups now?
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to put you into groups. I'm going to do a breakout room, and we're going to have 4 groups, I think. 4. Some of you will be 4 people, and some of you will be 5 people. All right, group 1 is Carol, DC, Effie, and Richie. Group 2 is Faru, Jaya, Leo, Mayuko. And group 3 is Marina, Muhammad, Tien, Uyanga, and Wei. Sorry, we have 3 groups. Please go to your breakout rooms. The room is open now. You will get an invitation. Did you get an invitation?
Teacher,
Yes.
sorry. What do we have to do?
You have to go to your breakout room, and you are going to do the exercise there with your friends.
Okay, so thanks.
No worries. Jaya, you have to go to the breakout room. Leo, you have to go to the breakout room. All right. Okay.
Ready, miss.
We're just waiting for the others. They are not yet finished. They have 2 more minutes.
So, Miss,
Mhm. Yes, Leo.
yes, what do you think about my English level?
What do you mean by that?
This is this level perfect for me?
How do you feel about the classes? Do you feel it's easy? Do you feel it's difficult?
It's okay.
So if you feel comfortable with it, then it should be the perfect level for you. I think your speaking is more advanced than your other skills. So you need to develop your other skills so that it will be together. All right, everybody, how do you feel about the exercise? Was it okay? Easy? Difficult? Was it?
It looks okay,
It was
but
a
when we
little bit
start to think
confusing.
more and more, we feel, oh, maybe right, maybe wrong, maybe
All
not.
right. That's good. Are you able to collaborate with your classmates?
Yep.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, Farouk, can I ask you to read the example for me, please? Can you unmute yourself? Farouk?
Whatever.
Okay, can you read the example? Can you read the example for me, please?
When I moved to New York City, I quickly got used to all the traffic.
All right. Number 1, Tian, can you help me?
Okay. She used to play basketball every day, but she quit the team.
She used to play. Good. DC, number 2.
I got used to my new job pretty quickly. I felt confident by the second day.
Yeah, got used to. Number 3, Wei.
Was a child, I used to have a lot of stuffed animals in my closet.
Yeah, used to. Good. Number 4, Uyanga.
He has been getting up at 5 a.m. for work for 2 years now. He is used to early mornings.
So he is used to early mornings. Okay, yeah. Next, Carol, number 5.
You have been on stage once. Are you starting to get used to singing in front of an audience?
Are you starting to get used to? Okay. Number 6, Mayuko.
They used to talk to each other every day. When she moved, they lost touch.
They used to. Muhammad, number 7.
Yeah, I've been trying to get used to living in a small town, but I didn't use it yet.
But I'm not used to it yet, or I haven't,
But
I'm not used to it yet, and I haven't gotten used to it yet. I haven't gotten used to it yet. Number 8, Richie.
We used to work together, but now we are in the same department.
So we didn't used to.
We didn't used to work together.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go
We
back.
didn't. Yeah, because now they are together. Before they are not. Yeah.
We didn't used to work together, but now we are in the same department.
Used to. Good. Effie, you want to try number 9?
My son has been studying English for 8 months, but he still didn't speak it.
But he still didn't get used to speaking it.
Didn't get used to,
Get used to speaking it. But still didn't get used to speaking it. Number 10, who wants to try number 10? Let me see. Leo?
Yes. Did you used to play the piano when you were young?
Did you used to play the piano when you were young? Do you guys have any questions or clarification?
Yes,
I have.
Marina, yes, go for it.
Because I was late a little bit, sorry. I was make sure that when we used to, get used to, and be used to, like I understand used to, we use when it is like past, was already done, and we use it for past sentences, right? Get used to when I can start do it in the future and still continue it right now. I be used to. What's be used to? I'm a little bit misunderstanding.
So be used to is a little bit similar. So when you started doing something and then you know how to do it or you're comfortable doing it.
Okay.
So then you're used to it.
Okay.
Okay. So for example, when I was back in the Philippines, I didn't know how to drive Australian way because in my country, the driver is left. Okay. In Australia, the driver is right. Okay. So when I came to Australia, I was getting used to driving on the right side. But because I've been driving for 1 year now, I'm used to driving. So used to is something that you're doing and you're still doing it now. But used to be used to is you're still doing it now. But used to is something you're not doing anymore, but you used to do before. That's the difference. Yes? Okay. Is there any other question or clarification?
Miss May, when we use did or didn't, we didn't use used to. We just use used to.
Yes, because the thing is, didn't is the one carrying the tense.
Okay.
So if you use didn't and used, that is double past, which is wrong.
Double past, yeah.
Yeah. If there is no didn't, then the use becomes a past, which is USED. But because there is a did, and did is the past, The did carry the tense.
All right. Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Any other questions or clarification? Leo, you are having a clarification earlier. Did I answer your question?
All good, Miss.
Okay, no worries. Okay. So let's have a little bit more practice, everyone. This is just the next sheet that is in your page, but I am just going to project it in the screen and I just want you to have a look at it. So don't worry about it. Now I have here televisions. Now people used to read books more. So what we're going to do is use your imagination and write about what people used to do before this invention. So what do you think are people doing before there was television? Can you write it in the chat box? Before there was television, what do people do before television? Yes, can you write in a sentence? People used to read books. But read books is already here, Marina. So give me another thing that people might be doing. People used to read newspapers. Yeah, maybe. Before there were television, what were people doing? What did people used to do? People used to play games. People used, don't forget the D. People used to play games. What kind of games? Can you be a little bit more specific? Chess?
Cards.
Scrabble? People used to sleep early. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, maybe. People used to listen to the radio. Yeah, possible. What else? People used to play more sport. Yeah, more sports. Because you're talking about more. So Richie, put S there. People used to play with their friends. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Maybe people used to play guitar and sing together. We don't know. Maybe. So use your imagination. Okay. Everybody has got your sentence. Our next question would be, what did people used to do before there was electric lights? Women used to knit and embroidered. Yeah, so women used to knit, not knitted. Women used to knit and embroidered. So it's knit, knit, knit. Marina, the past tense of knit is knit. And yeah.
It just we used only one time used and another
Used to knit. Yeah, it should be base verb. It should not be changing its form. And embroidered. People used to use candles. Yeah. People used to use fire. What else? What did they use? There were no electricity. Electric lights. Maybe they use kerosene. People used to use sunshine. What happened in the nighttime, Wei? What about in the night? The moon? The moonshine? People used to use moonshine.
Yes, maybe.
People used to use the oil. I like that. What is that? Sorry. People used to use gas lights. Okay, yes. People used to use the oil lantern. Yeah, that's a good one. Oil lantern. Richie, good. People used to use gas lights. People used to talk between themselves. Okay, themselves spells like this. Themselves. People used to, Leo, used to sleep earlier. So you don't use more earlier. You just use earlier, no more. Okay. So people used with D to sleep earlier. People used to use the stove. People used to use candle. People used to burn firewood. Yeah. What about what did people used to do before alarm clocks? Before alarm clocks.
Miss
How do
May,
you get up in the morning before alarm when there was no alarm clock?
Miss
In
May,
the Philippines, we can hear the
roosters.
roosters, yeah. Marina, do you
At
have a
least
question?
it's in the villages, yeah, but
Yeah.
people in the cities, I don't know.
Marina, do you have a question?
Yes, because I want to be understand it like when I used to use, for example, because for me it's like double words. If I say people used candle in the past, it will be not correct or
Used to
correct.
have or used to use.
Well, that is the word use that you are using. So you can use another word if you want, but I think the word use can be for the sentence. So they used to use candle.
Used to use. It's more correctly, right?
Yeah.
Then just used to candle.
No, you can
And
say
fire.
used to candle. No, there has to be a verb after
Okay.
used to. Yeah. So it cannot be a noun. It has to be a verb.
Thank you.
Or you can say people used to light candle. If you
Used
don't
to
want to
light.
use the word use, but it has to be a noun.
Okay, yeah.
People used to wake up with the sun. What does that mean, Ayuko? The sun ray? The sun ray? Ah, okay, yeah. People used to wake up to the sound of the bells. Yes, Leo from the church. Right, Leo?
Yes, of
Like
course.
6 o'clock, bang, bang, bang. They wake you up because it's the morning prayer. Yeah. Yeah. I think Mexico and Philippines has very many similarities because we were Spanish colonies, isn't it?
Yeah, it's true.
People used to hear rooster crow. Yes. People used to listen to the crows. Yeah. Rooster. Yeah. People didn't used to wake up early in the morning. Are you sure, Muhammad? You are ridiculously funny. They just sleep until 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
This is funny, really good. I like it. Okay, next. What did people used to do before there were cameras? Do you remember the time when there was no camera? What did they have to do? How can they take a photo of themselves? People used to use the sunlight. Yeah. People used to do painting. Yes. But mostly for the rich people, no, Richie? Because regular people cannot afford to pay the painters.
The Lord, the royal family.
Yeah, right. People used to draw pictures. Yes. Okay. This camera is a little bit difficult. But do you remember the old camera where you have to buy a film? And you have to develop it? And it's quite expensive, isn't it?
Just can forgot Kodak.
Yeah, Kodak. Kodak or Fuji, Fiji or Fuji, Nikon. Yeah, those are the old ones.
Nikon, it was expensive, yeah.
Yeah, very expensive. People use their imagination. Okay, but before camera, people use their imagination. Okay. Now, what did people used to do before there were telescopes? Before there were telescopes, what did they do? Everybody know what telescope is, right? The one we used to see the stars and the moon. We will try 2 more of this. We'll do telescopes and we'll do all. There's only 3 more left. Okay, what did we used to do before there were telescopes?
Telescopes.
People used to go to photographer, okay? Yeah. Photographer is photographer. People used to make an effort to look far away. Yeah, could be. People used to use cross sticks for telescopes. Quite interesting idea there.
I think that when it was in the army, the old time, ancient time, they used the cross stick like this, teacher, and they look at one eye, 2 eyes, so they can focus.
Oh wow, that's quite
Like-
interesting. How they use a stick?
Yeah, the stick in Cambodia, like when the Khmer rule, yeah, they don't have a modern technology or like the modern weapon.
Yeah.
They normally use telescope or a goggle, but we don't have it. And the old style, they use a cross like this, so you can see.
Oh wow, that's quite
So you
interesting.
can try, everyone can try. Just
I
try to
didn't
put
know
your eye like
that.
this and close one eye.
Okay.
With one eye, feel like you focus.
Oh
You can
wow,
tell
quite interesting.
where the direction you focus on, like a
Oh wow.
telescope. Yeah, you want to zoom it.
Oh, good
This
job.
this is one like this. With the stick, I think, yeah, pen or something. You can use one eye. Then you can tell the spot near the corner.
Oh, good. Wow,
One.
that's ancient. That's ancient
Yeah, like
knowledge. How to
ancient
do
knowledge.
things. Yeah.
I heard when like my dad when he was young, very poor. We are very poor. He went to school. He can't see it from the window, so he had to use the cross.
The stick.
And get a stick. Yeah, make
Oh
it close and
wow.
to focus on the thing they draw on the old time is the cardboard with the chalk.
Oh,
And
interesting.
you can't see it.
Oh wow, Wei has a very bizarre answer. People used to ride a giraffe. How can you ride a giraffe, Wei? So you go to the giraffe's neck and then you can see from far away.
Yeah.
That's funny. Okay, Leo said people used to use a spyglass. Interesting. Uyanga said people use the horoscope. What do you mean by horoscope? Uyanga.
Before telescope, people see just stars and they don't need telescope.
And then the form of the star, they will say, oh, that is Uranus. Oh, that is Virgo. Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. The position of the star. Okay. Muhammad said people used to use magnifying glass. Okay. Next question. What did people used to do before there were guns? How did they protect themselves? So how did they fight when there were guns? When there were no guns? Some people use sword. What about other people? Oh, saber and knives. Yeah. They can use knives. Slingshot. Oh, yes. What, Effie? People used to use what?
I didn't finish. I
That's
clicked
okay.
the wrong.
You can type the next part.
Yes.
Slingshot, yeah. Arrow and bow. No worries, Tian. Take care.
Thank you.
People used to use spear. Yes, people used to use machetes. Yes, from South America, from the South American, yeah, machete. Machete is like an axe, isn't it, Leo?
A big knife, right?
Yeah, Max. Is it an axe? Like, oh, machete is like no. It's like a
It's very big.
big knife.
Big knife, yeah.
People used archery. Yes, people used archery. People used to use archery. People used to use sword. Yes, correct. Okay, next. Before there were written words, when people were not writing, what did they used to do to tell their stories? What do? They can't write. So what do? Sticks and rocks. Yeah, they used to fight with sticks and rocks. Yeah. People used to try remembering. Yes, remembering. They remember. And they tell it to their children, isn't it, Mayuko? Yeah. So it's storytelling. Yeah, storytelling. What else? What else did people used to do before they could write? Yes, people used to draw a symbol. Remember in the caves, right? Sometimes when you go to the caves, there are some drawings there. That is how they can tell their stories. True. What else? People used to use pictures. Yes. Like the Egyptian, isn't it? They have hieroglyphics. Yeah.
The stories.
Yes, they tell the stories through pictures. People used to do letters with ink. Okay, and finally, farming. What did people used to do before there was farming?
What is farming?
Farming is planting trees. What did they used to do
Okay.
before farming? There was no farming. What did they do? How did they eat? Yeah, people used to go hunting. What else did they do? Aside from hunting. They used to go fishing too. Yes, that's correct. Hunting and fishing. What else? They used to... What else people used to do before they were farming? They just gather, isn't it? They just go to the trees, get the fruits, nuts. They didn't know how to farm before. They just gather. They garden, yes. They gather things. All right. This is quite an interesting topic that we're having today. Okay. Now, just give me 1 second, guys. Okay. Now I am going to ask you guys to put up your hand if this is true to you. So, or you can just say me. Okay. Who among you used to have a pet fish? Nobody have a pet fish? No? Who among you used to have a pet dog? Mayuko, DC? Okay, you used to have a pet dog. Ah, Wei also? Okay. Who among you used to have a difficult job? Oh, okay. Richie, why did you say that your job was difficult? I can't hear you.
When I first came to Australia, the easy job I can get to is like the farm job. And farm in this country very hard.
Can you tell us a little bit more?
Like asparagus picking. You have to wake up at midnight. I only do one. I couldn't handle it. And very cold. And when the sun's come up, it's very hot. And you have to be quick. But when it's too hot, the asparagus will going down really hard to take it out.
Oh,
And
and how long did you work?
you have to start like from midnight when the temperature not too hot, and sometimes it's too cool, but you have to start it until when it gets really hot. So when the hot day, the asparagus start to come up from the soil. So I only do one time. I can't handle it, so I'll stop. And the second one still hard. Like back then, strawberry picking is not easy because you got burned from the plastic when they do what we call the harvest or something, because they line the plastic for the long line to let them grow up from the soil. So when it's hot day, you put your hand to touch it, and you can't wear it long sleeve, too hot for you. You just wear short like me. And then I got burned on the plastic a lot. Yeah, that's why I said a very hard job at a farm job. So I start only like 1 or 2 months, and I moved to asbestos.
Okay. Okay, where you said that you had a hard job. Can you tell us why you said it was a hard job?
A hard job is the before and butcher.
Butcher.
Yeah, I kill the beef. Yeah.
You killed the beef.
Yeah. So I did just use the knife through through his
throat.
Yes, throat, and until his heart and made it broken.
And how many years or months did you have to work as a butcher?
Just 1 month more.
1 month. And then after that, you change your job.
Yes, it's too difficult.
Too difficult. Okay, who among you has a difficult job you want to share?
Yeah, me.
Okay, Muhammad, what?
You can see me because I left my hand, but nobody see because my camera not working.
Because we can only see black. Sorry.
Yeah. No
Okay,
worries.
Muhammad, why did you say your job was difficult?
I work like in construction. So in construction job is very hard because especially bricklaying. So I last year I was labor. So labor working is very hard because we have to prepare the mat. We have to load the bricks, and when it's during the summer it's too hot, and during the winter it's too cold. So it's very hard job. Like this morning, as I said before, I went to work and we start working at 7 a.m. It was running just a little bit. When we start working, rain coming, so we get wet, and then we come back home. Or like yesterday, it was too hot. It was 36 degrees. We working under the sun, so it's very hard job.
Very hard job. Okay, thank you guys for sharing. Next question. Who among you used to live in a small town? Small town. No one? Everybody live in a big city? Oh, Mayuko. Okay, Mayuko, can you tell us a little bit about your experience?
When I was in Japan, I grew up in small towns. There's no train.
No train?
There's a train, but only once hour.
One every hour, okay.
Not every hour, yeah. Maybe we must have a car to go to somewhere. Yeah.
Okay. Is it close to the hospital? Is there a hospital?
There's no hospital nearby my house, but if I drive a car, yeah, there are some hospitals, big hospitals.
Can you walk to your school or do you have to take a train or a bus?
Until junior high school, I can go there on foot. But when I went to the high school, I took a train. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for sharing. Next question. Who among you used to study another language aside from English? Who study another language aside from English? DC? Okay, DC first. Carol, I acknowledge. Richie, I acknowledge.
Yes, Miss May, I have to study Greek when I was 13 years old because before I was living in Albania. After I have to go to Greece, to live there, I have to learn the language.
Was it difficult for you?
At the beginning, yes, because I didn't know it, nothing, absolutely nothing. It was about 1 year, it was difficult. But after I learned the language, it was more easy.
Okay. Okay, Richie, what other language did you have to study? We can't hear you. Come closer to the microphone. No. Can you hear Richie?
No.
No.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, now we can hear you now.
Okay. I used to study Japanese. I can speak to Mayuko a little bit.
Okay.
Watashi wa Richie desu.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, why did you find it difficult?
Yeah, Japanese very difficult. But I think the way I learn to speak easy, but the grammar very hard compared to English. When we're speaking only short, but when in writing and to understand like this.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, just one word it's not watashi. Watashi wa. It's more.
Okay.
Mayuko is no more, yeah.
Carol, what did you study? What other language did you study?
We need to learn 3 languages in school.
Okay.
We need to learn Mandarin and Malay.
Yes.
And English in the school, and we have to take the exam for all of this, and start from the primary school to until end of the high school.
Okay, so was it difficult for you?
Like the grammar, we need to learn the grammar of the Malay, and we have to pass the exam. If not, we can't get the certificate.
Okay, so can you speak Malay now?
Yes.
Very well.
Not very well, but we can speak.
Okay, you can speak. Okay, who else learned another language except English? Yes, Uyanga.
When I was high school, I learned Russian language, and when after high school, I learned Korean language, and now my Russian is not really good because I'm not speaking. Korean is good because I'm watching Korean drama.
Maybe you should speak to Marina in Russian so you can practice your Russian.
Yeah, that's true.
Good on you. Okay, is there any other person who studied another language except English? Yes,
Me,
Mayuko.
Italian.
Okay, I will go back to you, Muhammad. Mayuko first. Ladies first.
I used to study Mandarins before in the lockdown, but I already give up.
Don't give up, Mayuko. Okay, Muhammad, tell us about your story.
Yeah, I used to study Italian language first time when I arrived in Italy. So because when I arrived in Italy, it was very difficult for me because I didn't understand nothing. So it was a little bit hard.
So how long did it take you to learn?
I went.
How many years?
Yeah, I went to school for not to school in an school language for 6 months.
Okay.
After I got a job, so I tried to speaking with my colleague.
Yeah, colleague.
And then I improved my Italian. Yeah.
I think that's the best way to learn, right? to speak with
The
people, get
speaking
out
with
there.
people is the best way. Yeah.
Yeah, the best way. Okay, anyone else? Okay,
Hi,
good.
Miss May.
Yes, yes. Hi, Leda.
Hi. Yeah.
Did you
And for
learn
me,
another language as well?
yeah,
Sorry,
Italian.
I couldn't see you because I can't see your camera. Okay, tell us about your experience.
Yeah, for me it was the same. When I
Mm.
was 16, I moved from Albania to Italia, and
Yes.
I used to learn Italian.
Mm-hmm.
I studied maybe for 5 months, and
Okay.
after I find a job, and I stopped the school, but to work it was very easy to speak more Italian.
In the job. Okay,
Yeah,
beautiful. Good.
because all day have to work with the people, with the client, and you hear the same words every day, and
Yeah. Were you nervous the first time you were talking to the client? Did you get nervous?
yeah, the same now because now I find a job hairdresser in the shop, and it's the same. Have repeat 20 years ago the same.
So now are you getting more confident with your English now when you're talking to your customer?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
It's
really
it's
good.
2 months, but yeah, it's more easy to understand and to speak when I start. It's difficult when I have to start, but after, yeah, I have more confidence and I can speak more.
Good on
But the
you.
thing's more
Okay.
different is because I'm more expert in my job, and sometimes you need to
Yeah.
do your job, and your word is your job.
Mm. Okay,
You
next
understand?
question. Yes, yes.
Okay.
Next question. Who among you used to cheat in a test in the school? Wait. Wait, okay, tell us your story, Wait.
In school, in a university, almost every time, I will cheating. Yeah.
Why? You don't like to study?
Before in university, I very like hang out with my friends, so no more time to study.
You always party.
Yeah, always party.
Hang out with your friends, so no time to study. So
Yeah.
if there's a test, you just cheat on the test.
Yeah.
Is there anyone else who is doing like Wei? Cheating in the class? No? Wow, you guys are so good students, all of you. Okay, next. Okay. Who among you, when you were young, used to walk every day to go to school? Oh, most of you. Okay, let's hear Miss Effie. Effie, why did you say that? Can you tell us your story?
I used to walk about 45 minutes.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, it was quite difficult, especially winter time.
Yes, I can imagine.
It was cold, rain.
Freezing.
Yeah, freezing. Summertime, I can't say much because the schools used to finish there about 15th, 20th of June. Or before it comes to hot. The schools opens back about the middle of September, 10th, 15th, somewhere there. Summer it was okay, but winter time it was very difficult. And plus carry
books,
bag, which is it was a lots of books for every day. We don't have the system when we have in Australia.
Yeah.
Just a few little bit every day, or leaving the books at school. There we carry the exercise, the books, the everything. So it was too heavy. I was too small. It was.
Did you used to walk with your friends or neighbors?
With my brothers and sisters.
Okay.
My cousins. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for sharing. Marina, you said you walked to school as well. Tell us your story.
Yes, because we move and we live so far from the school, but this was only one good school at our town. It was maybe like 40, same like Effie, 45 minutes go to walk, yes. And the teacher said that we can't get these children because she should go to the school near her house. But my mom said no, because I would like that you study in this school. So, but actually after like second class, they have a bus, but this bus was like in the winter time the same. It was last in 7 o'clock in the evening, and after they have like 2 hours break. So and if you will be late, you should to go barefoot because you can't wait 2 hours. So
you have to run to the bus.
And the teacher already know, and sometimes let me know earlier, like 10 minutes, and I every time like was go to the bus because I was be afraid to late, because otherwise I should go.
Yeah, just walk. Yeah. Who else walk to school? Okay, DC, tell us your story.
My school, it was when I was in Albania, it was 30 for 40 minutes with walking, and every day I was walking with my teacher and with my friends to the school. I was waiting for my teacher, for my friends to my door, because they passed into my house and they say, come on, time to go, and we're going all together to the school. It's very good memories.
Very good memories, yes. Yeah. Okay, last question for that. Okay, who used to have, of course, sorry if the boys is not applicable for this, who used to have a very, very long hair when they were young? Did you used to have okay, Marina, you still have long hair now? Okay, tell us, why did you like long hair?
I don't know. When I was a children, I have like my longest one was near the, how to say, I don't know.
The back?
I don't know how to say.
Yeah,
in the back. In the back.
Near your bum.
near my bum, yeah. And in our time, it was very modern to have a beautiful long hair, because we have a all like Barbie, and we was like similar. Something like that.
Okay, so it's Barbie. You're a Barbie girl. Okay, good. Carol, why you said you had a very, very long hair. Tell us your story.
My hair is until my lowest near the bum.
Near the bum, yes.
Yeah, for 5 years or 6 years, I don't remember.
Why did you grow your hair that long?
Because when I was a child, we think the long hair is pretty.
Everybody thinks that long hair is pretty. So you have to do a lot of different kinds of styles, isn't it?
Yeah, but my mom is ready to help me to set my hair. So we only I don't know how to say.
Shoulder level.
I don't know how to say.
How long? Shoulder or ear? Back. Just back. Medium.
No, my mom just let me to wear like a ponytail.
Ponytails.
Yeah.
Tie your hair.
Yes.
She wants you to tie your hair. Okay, fair enough. All right, good. So we're going to have a break soon, because some of you will be joining the IELTS class. But before I let you go, okay, what did you learn today, Mayuko?
I know about the used to what the kind of phrase, but I didn't understand properly, so I can understand today.
Beautiful. Richie, what did you learn today?
I learned about used to. Now I know, because I thought it all the same. But used to, one thing that we used to do, yeah. I used to do, but it's already done.
Yes.
Yep. And the other thing, yeah, we get used to because I'm get along with it.
Yes.
Not it now. Yeah.
Good. Well done. Uyanga, how do you feel about the class today? What did you learn?
I was very happy. I today learn used to get used to be used to. Yeah.
That's good. Miss Effie, about you? What did you learn today?
The negative of the used and didn't, all this in grammar.
Yes.
And yeah, and also it was interesting to speak in each other, and I can hear how people, it's not only me who have poor English or accent, you know, we try each other to correct, and we hear, listen to the others, it's good.
Yes, good. Muhammad, what did you learn today?
Yeah, I learned when we talk about the past, and we can use used to.
Yes.
So we get used to and be used to. So it's, I think, very important when we use get used to, we use ing verb.
Yes.
Or be used to, we use ing verb. And used to, we can use base verb. Yeah.
Base word. Yes, correct. Leo, what did you learn in the class today?
I learned a new vocabulary. Yeah, I remembered how you used to. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, Wei.
I learned how to use to make the sentence. Thank
Beautiful. And Carol?
I know how to use the used to in the sentence.
And DC?
Today I learned how to use the word use when I have to use got used.
Good. And what about Jaya?
I got to know how people lived before some inventions.
Yes.
And today's grammar class is very useful, but I would like to have more practice with it.
Yes. Okay. And Faru, what did you learn today?
I learned about used to and isn't used to.
Yes. Okay.
I know now.
Good, good. And you can practice using this. Leda, what did you learn today? Leda, I can't hear you. Sorry.
Today I learned when I have to use used to. I think I have to use is something in the repetitive and not for a long time.
Okay. Now, before I let you go, guys, I would like to ask a favor. We have one student who is arriving from Japan, and that student is looking for a room where he can stay. So if you know, if you have spare room in your house, please let us know so we can recommend to that student. Or if you know anyone who has spare room, please let us know. We want to help this student and have friends as well. Okay, is that okay? Okay. Just message us in our WhatsApp group. We have a WhatsApp group. Okay. So this is our class for today. Thank you so much for your participation. I have learned a lot from you. All your beautiful experiences, all your input is very important. I think it is important to learn from me, but it's also important to learn from each other. And I'm quite happy that we did that today. Those of you who are going to do IELTS class, please come back at 7 o'clock. You have quick break, 10 minutes. And for those of you who are joining the Tassie Devil, I will see you guys again tomorrow. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, are you happy with the class today, guys?
Yes, sure.
Yes. Okay, so for those of you who are going to do IELTS, see you in class. And for those of you who are finished for today, have a good night and see you guys tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.